I'm Shelley with Shelley Armstrong Events. Thanks for tuning back in. We're going to start off and introduce our next guest with a video that she has, which is absolutely fantastic. So please welcome Isabel Orduno Photography and enjoy the little clip that we have to introduce her new photography studio. Isabel, what a great commercial that was.
Thank you.
So you have a new studio.
I do. I moved from Old Town Clovis over to the Mural District of downtown Fresno, the new Granville area.
Yes.
And I absolutely love it.
Yes.
Absolutely love it.
Well, downtown is booming.
It is,
really
yes.
And there's so many unique and interesting and fun and creative places down there. There really is, and I think a lot of people are starting to tune in a little bit.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the area for at least the last 2 years, and it has just grown and doubled and tripled in business and local business. I try to get in contact with a lot of the business people there, and it's really neat. You can work and have your home all in one. It works great, especially for, mamas like me who have children, and we run businesses as well.
Right.
And I absolutely, I love it.
Great.
I can't.
Good for you.
I can't beat that.
No. You have to be happy where you're at. You really do. You really do. So tell me, how long have you been a photographer?
I have been doing it for about 11 to 12 years already.
Okay.
I've worked for several different companies, like Sears Portrait Studio, JCPenney's. There's a few others that I've worked for and have either just worked as a photographer or helped manage and grow the business.
Right.
And it kind of served while I was in college as guinea pigs before I started my own business.
Right.
And about 5 or 6 years ago, I finally started Isabel Orduno Photography. And I just started it out of my home, and it grew from there. I went over to Old Town Clovis a year and a half ago, and then this last September I finally, the townhouse that you saw in the commercial,
yes.
that is my home/studio.
Nice.
So it's been great. It's been a fun adventure, a fun journey. It's a lot of learning, a lot of growing, meeting a lot of new photographers, videographers.
Yes.
So since then, my photography has grown into offering services like video, photo booth, invitation and graphic design. Anything that you can put in print, we offer.
Right.
DJs as well. So
Okay.
we just plan on continuing to just grow and grow and grow the business. And now I have a team of Actually, it was actually my videographer that put together this commercial for me.
Okay.
It's the gentleman that you saw at the very end with the video camera, Sean Gonzalez. He is an amazing videographer. He started out as an intern with me, and I slowly started teaching him videography, and he's grown his business as well since then. So he helps me out tremendously with my business, and I have other interns, students that like to do their high school internships with me, and I welcome them into my studio. I teach them a little bit about the business, and they come with me on jobs.
That's fantastic. Well, having the interns is good because you're able to teach in a very positive way.
Yes.
And it's really good for the industry. I'm a big supporter of industry growth always, and so that's fantastic to hear. So talk about your weddings a little bit. So what kind of services do you offer for the brides?
And
our couples, because I guess the groom's got to be in that picture with you.
We got to kind of include the groom. We can't forget him. It's all the services that you can think of, from engagement photos, guest books, table displays, reception displays, as well as when someone walks into your reception, there are photo displays, guest books that they can sign, the photo booth feature. That's a new one. It's called Oh Snap.
Oh Snap.
So that's a little extra thing that we finally added to the business. The wedding books, you name it, anything related to wedding, we offer it, or I have a contact that I refer out to.
Right.
My goal is to be a one-stop shop. So for all your wedding needs, all the media, you don't have to go, not all the brides have it set out in their head already.
Right.
They know exactly what they want, where to go, who to look for. And I sit with my clients, and I give them the time, and I share with them my experience and what they should look for in a photographer and videographer, what they should look for in a DJ. And most of the time they scout around and then come right back.
Right. Well, it's very important, and I think brides and grooms figure it out along the way, is that they have to be so comfortable with their photographer.
Yes.
Because your photographer is with you from start to finish. Well, just about the finish. They don't always stay the entire time. After a certain point, you want that camera gone. But it's true that you really have to have a connection with your photographer personally, because they're with you and they share some of those most intimate moments with you. So you have to have someone who's going to take the time to get to know you a little bit, as well as have the experience and the knowledge to capture those moments as well without interrupting, I guess, is one way, or being too obtrusive, in doing that. So what would you say your photography style is?
I actually really love traditional portraiture. We've even talked about going back to offering film photography for weddings as well. But I like to add in some creativity, but I very much pay attention more to the quality. There's a lot of photographers out there that they're very creative, but they don't necessarily know how to expose the camera correctly, and they don't always capture the moment the right way. I like to work with people. I like to go with traditional photography. I do step out of the box here and there, but the photo that someone's going to hang in their home, you want it to be just so spectacular and moving and eye-catching, have it be the centerpiece of their home, because that is their most important day.
Exactly.
Of course, once the babies come along, but
right. And then you do newborn shots,
and then
as well,
you do the newborn photos, and then you come to the studio for those.
Right.
But yes, there's something about a traditional, well-posed portrait, well-exposed, something that moves you, something that
it's got to speak to you.
It's got to speak to you. It really does. It's a storytelling. I do a lot of candid shots. I do step out of the box. I'm always open to suggestions with clients, but I have a style, and I like to show them, look, it's still creative. Just it's a traditional portrait. You are going to be able to hang this in your home, and someone's not going to have to look at it for 20 seconds and figure out what's going on.
Right. Well, and sometimes you do just that, and that's okay. Everyone has different style and likes different things. So wonderful. All right, so let's tell everyone how they can see you, see your work, and then come visit you at your studio.
Yes, you can check me out on Facebook. We have a website actually going up this week. We've just revamped it with all the new material, www.isabelordunophotography.com. You can go ahead and give me a phone call, 559-761-2399, or you can drop by my studio, 1702 L Street, Suite 112. It's the corner blue townhouse. You can't miss it.
Right. Okay, fantastic. Wonderful. So, again, you need to really, brides and grooms, you really need to feel comfortable with your photographer and know that they are going to be with you all day long. So start out with an engagement shoot. Now, do your packages include engagement sessions?
Yes, they do. Some
Okay.
include just a few hours at the ceremony for the smaller, the backyard weddings, with it's just a ceremony and the reception in the same location. And they grow from there if you want to add on additional features like videography, if you want to add photo books, engagement sessions as well. But I definitely always recommend, even to just brides that are out scouting for photographers, definitely that's a very key component that I stress on my clients all the time is find a photographer you like. Find a photographer that is going to listen to you, that isn't going, pop attitude.
Right.
It's your important day, and they have to know that, yes, they are the artist, but it is about you, and it is your important day. At the end of the day, you're the one that's going to stare at these photos for the next 75 years, and they have to mean something to you.
Right.
The last thing you want to look back on is, man, that photographer was really rude. That photographer didn't listen to anything I said. You want to find someone that's very patient.
Absolutely.
Very personable, someone that's going to get along with your guests.
Oh, it's the wedding industry. We're all patient.
Yes.
Definitely patient. Definitely. Okay, fantastic. Well, Isabel, thank you for sharing that information and sharing all the different elements that you have within the industry, not only just photography, but all the other fun little things, oh snap, that you can add to it. So it's always nice to know everything that a vendor has to offer. So, all right, so brides and grooms looking for your photographer, give Isabella Orduno a call and check out all that she's got to offer. What a great picture that is of you, too, by the way.
Thank you very much.
You look good. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.